Hey, that's mijn opening line. Get the fuck out of here.
This is the most accurate map that you can possibly use to wrap to a sphere.
Hopefully Q and F doesn't show up now.
So when you take this map image and you wrap it to a sphere in a 3D modeling program, it looks just like Earth. Smashing the channel IPS, who we have exposed as being, some satanic snot-nosed kid.
Asleep Souls eats penguin shit.
Satanic snot-nosed kid. So what we have here is the stereographic virtual reality map/coordinate system that we've been sharing for about 7 years now. So what I'm going to do is go into some detail as to how this coordinate system works. The stereographic virtual reality is the only model that works at all, and it's accurate to 100th of a degree per second. So it's very, very accurate. And that's because it's not a map, it is a coordinate system. I know it says map of the elect, Ronnie and Jason here, but it should say coordinate system. We didn't even know what a coordinate system was when we put the word map there. This is the best quality version that we have of it. So you've got the North Pole point, you have the South Pole point. Some people will come along and try to say that there's 3 points on this map. But no.
I know they do.
No,
What is a half a point plus a half a point equal, Jason?
1 point.
1 point. So that's 2 poles. Okay, represented on a stereographic map.
Yeah, well, so the whole reasoning for Earth being a rectangle, I'll cover that at the end. But so in a editor, I could just take this picture and stretch it out widthwise and turn this more into a rectangle, and that would be more accurate.
Hold on. You told us hundreds of times this was the most accurate map.
This was the most precise map or coordinate system.
And now you're going to stretch it? Are you going to eyeball it and make it more accurate? What an imbecile.
This was the most precise map or coordinate system that was ever created. It wasn't Jason and I that made it. You did clip it and add some other things to add character, color, and a little bit more detail. But the actual coordinate system itself and the way that this is set up was actually done with keeping everything as precise. Now, like you're going to get to and explain, you can see how Alaska and Eastern Russia look blown out. Right? So they've done that so that you were able to discern the shapes of the land masses better.
All right, so I want to drill in here and bang this point home that each one of these gridded out areas, even though they vary graphically as far as how they look, are a 900 by 900 square mile, nautical mile region. So each degree of latitude, each degree of longitude is 60 miles. And if we bring up the calculator here, each one of these grids here, this is 15 degrees. So 15 degrees times 60 nautical miles means that this is 900 miles. Square, both directions, 900 north, 900 east-west.
You're claiming your map is a coordinate system, but it's not. So 900 miles by 900 miles. We can use the coordinate system to measure the distance. So 45th latitude north. And then we move 15 degrees to the east. So that's 731 statute miles. And now we do it lengthwise, longitude. From the 45th to the 60th. That's 1036 statute miles, of course. And when we do 1036 times 731, we get like 750,000 square miles. And if we do that from the equator and we move 15 degrees east, then it's 1036 statute miles. And when we move 15 degrees up to the 15 latitude north, then it's also 1036 statute miles, of course. And then here, 1036 times 1036 is more than 1,000,000 square miles. Idiots, if you claim your map is a coordinate system, then use the coordinate system.
Means that this is 900 miles. Square, both directions, 900 north, 900 east-west. So even though graphically we're seeing these things look distorted, there is an actual distance, if you were flying above this area, of corner to corner 900 square miles.
900 square miles, you say? Do you actually know how you calculate square miles? And from corner to corner in a diagonal way, then we calculate a distance of just over 1200 statute miles.
Corner to corner, corner to corner, corner to corner, 900 square miles. We didn't even know what a coordinate system was when we put the word map there.
It looks like you idiots still don't know what is a coordinate system. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so what I wasn't paying attention to before, is that it's 24 of these, they call them time zones. It's 24 wide, right? Because 24, let's do this all together.
15 degrees per hour, 24 gives you a 24-hour day. The sun traveling at 1,000 miles.
24 time zones of 15 degrees, 24 times 15. Bingo.
And now you need to multiply. Multiply 24 times 900 statute miles. It's 21,600 statute miles. That's more than 3,000 statute miles less compared to the coordinate system. Are you two butt pluggers really that dumb? Or are you just deceiving your viewers?
It's 360 degrees. But what I had not been paying attention to, and now, all it took was one thought, and all of a sudden it hit me.
Here comes Q.
Hit me, you say? Here, take this.
And all of a sudden it hit me, well, for latitude, which is your north and south, the equator is 0, and then it goes to 90 degrees north, and it goes to 90 degrees south, so that's 180 degrees. Right? There's not 24.
Whoa. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's not 24 of these north to south.
Jeez, are you guys really that demented? If you measure a longitude, you need to multiply that by 2. That would be 180 degrees from the North Pole to the South Pole on the dateline, and 180 degrees from the North Pole to the South Pole on the prime meridian. That is 360 degrees, retards. Oh my God.
Here, this is a huge problem for both the A map and the globe.
No, idiot. It's a big problem for you and your retard map. It's totally bullshit. And then you strawman maps that do work with the coordinate system and distances, etc., etc. Piece of shit.
These are globe AE map killers, like dagger through the heart, through the head, through the eye, again through the heart, splitting the dagger through the eye.
That's a big ad hoc piece of shit.
Yeah, so the
A sphere would be 24 and 24.
2 equal parts of 180 degree equals 360 degrees, of course, which is the same distance as the circumference on the equator. This map have only one single 180 degree from north to south. You see that? Let's wrap it around the globe. So we have 180 degrees from north to south. And then on the other side we have the other 180 degrees, which also make 360, like the circumference around the equator. What a morons. They cannot even debunk the globe and their own shit. Look at this. This is their map. Fits perfectly around the globe according to their own words. Look at this. Look at these latitude lines. Spread unevenly on that side, and on this side it's crooked also. Jesus Christ. Yeah, these must be shields. Nobody can be that dumb. The poles are not even in the center of this model. Jeez. So 180 degrees from north to south. And 180 degrees from north to south. Clouds, on your map, those two lines should be the same length. You understand that?
yeah, but this is 12. If you count them out, you got.
The map is ridiculously larger on the outside circle, which is not mirrored in reality, nor can it be proven anywhere. Actually, the way that we can prove it is exactly what you have on the screen right now.
Yeah, so going south here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going north, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's half as many.
Yeah, and now you have to count the same amount on the other side, retard. Clown.
So Earth is a perfect rectangle, not a square.
Rectangle, that's right. So everybody, wake up. If people are not giving you the truth, if they're not showing you this, if you're not calculating, if you're not counting, if you're not trying to test it, what are you doing?
Yeah, you just did that, idiot. And I show you are totally wrong with your fantasy bullshit map, idiot.
You're being brought through a drama, Tavistock mind control, revelation of the method of the debunking of the stoop, false, fake flat earth. Jason and I have been fighting against for like 8 years now.
Yeah, and I point you out for 8 years on your bullshit, but you keep ignoring me and lying, piece of shit.
You're going to see that the sun rises from the earth and sets into the earth.
Anything you want, any shape you want, any coordinate system would be more accurate, and they're all going to be wrong, and they're all going to be right in ways.
No, idiot, the coordinate system is right. Otherwise you cannot travel, you understand that? Only if you mess up maps, then you cannot travel on it.
Because our reality is only a 3-mile circle of sight that we can see.
I agree on that, but I make my circle of sight a little bit bigger because I can see more distances, like 15, 20, 25 miles. That is what my camera say, and my camera only magnifies what is already there, so I can see further than 3 miles.
So in this model, all you'd need is the sun to be also in between Africa and Australia, right? And all it is where the border is, it just loops to the other side here. So nothing changes. It works on all coordinate systems, on all maps. You just have to understand how it works.
So the sun data works on all coordinate systems and all maps. Now there is only one kind of a coordinate system. Idiot. But yeah, I say you are correct. If you use the correct data on the crescents, it works for each observer. But the problem is, these flat earth clowns use the wrong data. They use the virtual sun data. And that data says indeed that sun have to travel between the tropics. But it don't, according to the observed data. The virtual data that show the sun never travels outside the tropics throughout the year. And then we have the observed data that tells us 6 months per year the sun is not traveling between the tropics. The sunrise angle not between the tropics. Sunrise angle not between the tropics.
If I'm wrong about that sun, and I've also opened up to I told people, tell me your mechanism, because I'll be the first one to admit it. If you tell me, hey Jaron, on a flat earth that's shaped like this.
Clown, I will tell you, at first you have to start using the observed data instead of the virtual data. And then you will maybe come to the conclusion our Earth is way more special. And we do have circling suns at the south, idiot.
Wouldn't it call for the sun to be 24 hours and go around your head? I'd be like, oh shit.
Yes, absolutely. Stereographic virtual reality. Yes, we've been sharing it with you for a long time, Darren.
Virtual reality bullshit map, you mean? Piece of shit.
I never even noticed that. You're right. That is an explanation on the flat earth that explains it. So far, there's zero explanations.
Read my lips, piece of shit. Use the observed data.
And I just want everybody to understand what an ad hoc theory is. That when something doesn't work in your model or your reality, what you have to do is invent an ad hoc theory. And whenever you hear anyone doing that, they're dishonest.
What is it? Jason and Ron. They have a different
You're
model
the
of
globe
the flat earth
busters.
that they say is correct. And in their model, also, this would not work.
Oh,
Why?
Do you want to show them?
I do. Yeah, so the model that we've been sharing for the last 7 years, let's go ahead and rewind this a little bit, and you can see that, so the location, we're at minus 79 degrees, 0.66, so this is right in that area. There's those mountains. This is where the Union Glacier Camp is. So you can see that right around October, the end of October, the sun is just starting to circle above the horizon.
That's the celestial data depicted in a 3D model. That have nothing to do with your retard map.
There has to be a way that you have to turn around in Antarctica to see the sun. And again, if you're going to then
Just showed it.
multiple suns or Pac-Man sun, then
Oh, multiple suns or Pac-Man. So the multiple sun guy is QNFEE. He's the one that was screaming multiple suns, and Jaron debunked that. He said you're going to be able to see the other sun coming in.
Oh, don't strawman me. What kind of retard are you? So Jaren debunked it because he cannot see multiple suns. How does that work in your sky model? You must have multiple suns. Because you say the sun sets in the ground. Yeah, that's what you say. And while it's disappearing into the ground, other people still see it. It looks more like it dissolves in the horizon, in front of the horizon. But we don't see it going into the ground. Yeah, multiple observers sounds crazy. Each observer sees his own celestial body. So you think there are not multiple suns? Well, your models say there is. Retard. So while your sun is setting into the ground here, people here in South America observe the sun here. The people in South America and in Central Africa were watching the sun at the same moment. While you claim your circle of sight is only 3 miles. You debunk your own shit, piece of shit. And what you think will happen if I model up like 50 locations? Then you have 50 suns, you moron.
Right? It's retarded to think that there's more than one sun in the sky at the same time.
What a moron. So what will happen if this one sun moves into the ground? No sun visible for 12 hours on the whole earth.
Nobody's ever seen that for real.
Nobody see 2 suns, piece of shit. That's not how the sky works. According to the celestial data, people really see their own sun, piece of shit.
But then the straw man is the Pac-Man sun. We've explained that we don't see the sun as a ball traveling above the map, going from one side to the other. It's
I could have sped it up a bit, but I'm just. That was wonderful. So you got, and it's all positioned properly.
Yeah, looks good.
But then the straw man is the Pac-Man sun. We've explained that we don't see the sun as a ball traveling above the map, going from one side to the other. It's
See right here, that's an eclipse. Boom. See right here, that's an eclipse. Boom.
Oh look, it have tiny portals. Look like midget golf. Is dit een nieuwe Earth midget golf? Idiots.
But then the straw man is the Pac-Man sun. We've explained that we don't see the sun as a ball traveling above the map, going from one side to the other. It's rotating around each observer.
It rotates around the observer on millions of locations during daytime at the same moment. That sounds like multiple suns.
The luminaries come out of the ground and set into the ground, rotating around the observer, tilted to the ecliptic based on your latitude.
That's how reality works.
He doesn't believe it.
Unless there's another sun. Again,
Unless if there's another sun. So he'll go multiple suns, but he will not go the sun rotates around the observer.
All these clowns, they're talking in my video, trying to make the official sky model look retarded. Those 2 clowns, Jason and Ronnie, with a retard map, so everybody walk away. But they have some points that are very good, but they make it look stupid by mixing other bullshit in it.
And the reality is mapped out and coordinated, and it was created in a stereographic system.
No moronic piece of shit. It's not about the map or the shapes of maps, idiot.
If we're wrong on anything, show us, and we will change our stance.
We do. Nobody's actually been able to come along and prove the map and model that we're showing doesn't work.
The drinks are on me tonight, guys. Have fun.